Welcome to the Nature Channel. I'm your host, Summer Bingham. Today we're exploring the species of the lesbian. The lesbian in their natural habitat post-U-hauling is surrounded by all the charms of domestication in a loving home filled with books and friends, double dates, and wine parties. When left to the temptations of the wild, this majestic creature transforms into a stunning predator. Much like packs of lions across the plains of Africa, these lesbians will migrate for miles searching for their true companion, or perhaps just a fun partner for the weekend. Our courageous cameramen have been able to venture into the natural habitats of these creatures and document their erratic and unpredictable behavior for your viewing pleasure. There's obviously a lot of chaos going on throughout the show in terms of relationships. So we have married couples, we have couples who are planning to hopefully get married and are excited about that, and then we have some couples in chaos. In Whitney's transformation throughout the season, we've seen all these different variations of being kind of a player, of wanting to find love, of being unsure, of maybe being afraid to commit. It might seem shocking that someone who we've seen on television, hooking up with lots of different people, suddenly, transform. I don't think she transformed. I think that Whitney finally found someone who was worthy of a commitment from her.
Is this real?
So, Chachi and I were just discussing the biggest question that comes into play with a lesbian wedding. Pants or dress? My prediction, personally, is that Whitney will be carried in on a litter of 4 oiled-up, half-naked, beefy men. Her dress will be long and flowing in the wind. I'm gonna go pantsuit for Sada. That's probably a crazy bet to make, but why not? You only get married once. Why not be comfortable? Don and I went double dress, because that would be rad. We did all our planning, we got through the stress of it, we had our fights, we had our disagreements. Finally, the day of the wedding comes, and a hurricane down on our happiest day of our life. And we ended up getting married on a Monday, and it was still rad. Growing up, I never really pictured my wedding day. I never dreamed about it. I never dreamed about being the prettiest girl in the room. Part of the reason is just because there's no model for what a lesbian wedding is supposed to look like. There's no perfectly laid out, televised, live telecasted version of a lesbian wedding. So it's cool that we're gonna get to see that unfold and for it to be 2 women doing it and going through all of that hellishness. For our viewing pleasure. So, we all probably have an opinion. I know Chachi has an opinion about, the episode and what happened and what's going to happen. You can comment, you can not comment, discuss episode 2 predictions, ideal dream lesbian weddings. Chachi has an ideal dream lesbian wedding. Don't tell him, but I don't know if it'll ever come true, because he's a boy.